What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy DeHudd, man. You can find me on all social media platforms, man. That's at DE_HUDD, man. Hey, look, welcome to the Bud Show. We here, man.
For putting me up on this instrumental, telling me about nigga Big Boogie. What up, Big Boogie? I need this track for a minute. I'm about to fuck around and spit a loogie. I know I shouldn't do it, but they're telling me I lost it. I'm trying to figure out when then I lose it. When the fuck I lose it? I'm about to fucking lose it.
So what's up? What's up? D-Hood. Finally got you in here, man. Already. So I want to start from the beginning. So what was life like growing up in the 757, and how did it shape, your environment and who you are as an artist today?
Oh, man. As far as living in the 7-5, man, you know what I mean? I don't know if people consider, Franklin the 7-5, you know what I mean? But that's where I'm from, and we consider that to be the 7-5. So growing up in 757, man, you know what I'm saying? In the more so country part of 757, bro, it was amazing, man. You know what I mean? It was country life, bro. It was living and doing things that regular kids don't do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed the water, man. I enjoyed us having less hurricanes and shit like that. So I think I like it. You know what I mean? For the most part.
Yeah, most definitely. So was music always in the picture, or did something or someone kind of inspire you to get serious about that craft that you in?
I mean, music was always in the picture due to the fact that music was all our elders ever played. You know what I mean? The slow jams, the hip hop, the bebop. You know what I'm saying? So it was always in the picture. But as far as me wanting to do music, actually came from one of my brothers. You know what I mean? He's not my actual brother, but we've been around each other for a long time.
Yeah.
And he came in and was rapping and. Know what I mean? He from Greensville, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so country again, you know what I mean? So, and that's Vernon, you know what I mean? Free my bro. He came in, he was rapping and doing his thing, man, and all us was amazed. So it's we was yo, we gotta get in the game, you know what I'm saying? Which ultimately inspired us to start doing music.
Yeah. And as far as, another person coming from the country, I know that slow jams and R&B kind of shape the country area, because growing up, cookouts, turkey shoots, baseball games, that's all you heard is straight oldie but goodies. And I definitely completely understand what you're saying about that. So I do want to throw something in your ear. Tell me about VDOT. What? How did that come along?
Man, VDOT and V/DOT, man, it came along because we were a group of kids in school, and for the most part we did music. I'm talking about we were burning CDs, we were stealing them from Walmart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is when I was young, but we was taking those CDs and burning them, and we were selling them in school. $2 a CD, $5 a CD. You know what I'm saying? We were a music group, but we also all played football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, which curved into all us being one entity.
Facts.
We was unfuckwittable, you know what I mean? And we ran the city, and we made sure wasn't nobody fucking with us as young dudes. We pushed our agenda, which was music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So how old was y'all, and how many of y'all were in VDOT when y'all first started?
Shit, as far as we were probably 15. Some 14,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And when it all started, man, it was maybe 40 of us.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah.
40. Oh, y'all was a movement.
I give a hesitation to it because I'm really trying to recount the things, and it was maybe 40 of us, bro. And for real, for the most part, anything that I said, man, they were down to do, you know what I mean? Which was a lot of power, but me not knowing the power that I possess, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I never abused it. I never carried it like that. I always loved on my bros, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know how it happened, man. It just happened, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So was it like were first question, were you like the youngest in the group? Well, it's 40 y'all, so you're probably not the youngest, but like were you the kind of the one of the main founders of the group?
Yeah.
Like okay. And when it first started, like how many of there were y'all when it first started? Like
Probably 8.
about 8?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Like co-founders.
okay.
Like
okay.
all of us got together and said, "Yo, let's start a team. Let's start a rap group. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's do that." And it spiraled out of control.
Yeah. So was it mainly y'all just like rapping, or was it like a mix of rapping, singing, dancing?
Nah, it was we had one person that was singing.
Yeah.
But other than that, like it was mostly rapping. It was mostly what the kids talk about nowadays, spinning the block and all of that, because that's all we knew starting off with rapping.
Yeah.
We just thought that was what you were supposed to do. That's how you're supposed to go about it. Talking about sliding and making money and da-da-da-da and this for, but nah.
Yeah.
We won't.
Really, like, yeah, I completely get you. So like when you first started, like the raps that you did back then, how do you look upon them now? Do you think they like, yeah, that shit still fire, or like, oh, like cringe type, like damn, like I was younger than a bitch.
I think it's more of a cringe type because I heard the potential in myself, should I say? But who cares about potential? For real, like let's be for real, bro. Who cares about potential?
Yeah.
It's what you really can do.
Facts.
It's what people care about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which you're not supposed to actually care about what everybody got to say, but in all, like, can you get it done? Is the real thing, and I heard the potential there.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I stayed down and worked on my craft, cause
So
I'm feeling myself now.
Facts.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cause I guess since you seen how far you came, you like, this is a major accomplishment that I stayed consistent during this journey and my artistry and stuff like that.
Indeed.
So, all right, so you was telling me you was doing your rapping. When did you find your voice to start singing?
In prison.
In prison.
Crazy spot to find them. Like, what? In prison. These are the most like, these people in prison will critique you to the utmost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have the worst crowd, believe me. Cause everybody in there trying to put forth something and show what they got. And that's where I found it at. Like beating on the table and just trying to find like, and then once I gave it to the bros, they was like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And they just started pitching it to everybody else. Hey man, you gotta heard this on DeHudd got. You gotta heard this on DeHudd got.
So if you can give me a snippet, a little piece of when you first, like when you was behind bars and you was in there like, and just decided to go for it and say, I'm gonna sing. What was a line or a bar of one of your first actual singing, like you singing, if you could remember?
One of the first ones.
Yeah.
I think the song's called Body.
Body.
Yeah. And then we used to, when you beating on that table, girl, I wanna make your body and give off rain, give off snow. So make sure you know that your body. But it went sort of like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm a little shaky because I ain't sung in a minute, you know what I mean? Because I've been rapping. But that's one of the first ones that came to my head. And from there went from there to Dress Up to, you know what I mean, to Father's Day.
Yeah.
Like I got a few jokes out.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I fuck with the Father's Day jump because I listened to it. And the crazy thing is, not even before this interview, I listened to it and I let my old lady hear it. And I'm like, we don't get nothing for Father's Day. Cause like when I played that song for her, cause it was like, I see it was about like a 15-30 second jump, I think a clip that I had played for, and she was fucking with it, and I'm getting mad cause I'm like, what the fuck, I don't get no Father's Day gift, shit like that. But like as far as like you said now, like you're at your highest, you feel like, you can kind of jump through the roof right now. Like when you was at your lowest, whether it was in the streets, behind bars, or in your own mind, what was the one thing you held on to remind you that you still had purpose?
Man, if we talking more up to date, of course my kids. Like
Yeah.
I just had my kids for real. Like my oldest is 8, so. But back then, what allowed me to like hold on for real was music, bro. Like I know that might sound cliche or it might sound like, oh, okay. But no, literally, I was incarcerated when I was 17.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got out for 3 months. I ended up back in there at 19. So it's like, in there, being in there, like, you buy your CD player, you get you some music.
Yeah.
You gotta try to find your center, man. Like, you gotta like, what did I do? I'm wilding, like, like when they done took your whole being away from you, man.
And
it's crazy.
I know that's a stressful feeling. You out in the world, you free, you doing what you doing. Just to have somebody tell you when to do this, when to do that. Yeah, that's a whole different situation. But I do want to ask you though, cause I'm definitely intrigued. When you started singing, like who was the first person that listened to it and said, "Yeah, you got it"?
Man, well, you digging deep. Cause man, you got me stumped on this question.
Yeah.
You got me stumped on this question because I did, like I told you, I found my voice when I was incarcerated. So it's like, it was a couple other fellas that was hanging around me, if I could say, but I can't really say a name, but a couple of the fellas I was hanging with in there, you know what I mean? They actually heard it first and was like, yo, figure something out with that, try something with that, bro.
Yeah.
And once I started giving them writing different genres, and I really write for real. I write R&B. Like if anybody ever needs something, I write R&B. You know what I mean? But it was a few of the fellas I was around. They was like, bro, pursue that. Give us some more. I want to hear something else you might have in the bag.
Yeah, most definitely. So do you come up with some of your best stuff in the shower?
That is my spot. That is my spot. I'm talking about long showers. I'm talking about the music blaring. You know what I mean? I prefer to have the light off at that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got that colorful speaker that kind of shoot different colors throughout the darkness. The bathroom. So I'm just in a whole element. You know what I mean? Gassed on top of that. So
facts.
You know what I mean? I'm in my element when I do that. You know
so when you in that situation when you doing your thing, like does it come off the top of your head or do you hop out and like let me jot this down real quick and then hop back in, or do you kind of retain all of it when you in your personal zone?
Well, in the beginning, more so like you said, I got the phone like right there on the counter, so I reach right out the shower, and sometimes I'll talk to the phone, get it to record me, and do a quick recording of it, so I can get the cadence of how I wanted to flow. And once I get that, I don't have to mess with the phone no more. It's just about formulating the lyrics in my head and how I want them. You know what I mean? And if it's a pivotal part or switching a beat, then of course I probably had to go back to my phone to make sure at 1 minute and 14 seconds is a switch and I need to do so.
So pretty much when you do it, you'll already have the lyrics. You kind of gotta have the beat or the melody to kind of follow with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I completely understand. So
that melody is everything.
Yeah, and as far as I know, R&B, you are exactly correct. That melody and the way that y'all get on, and I say y'all because you are me. I don't do no singing. So when I say y'all, as far as R&B, like it's something about it that like, do you find it harder to make R&B music or make a rap song?
R&B.
R&B is
hands
definitely
down.
Yeah.
Hands down R&B. Cause I really haven't been able to get into my R&B bag because I'm really like on you know, my group type thing right now. I'm on my thumb thing, you know what I'm saying? So my bro really is the singer, you feel what I'm saying? Like Bud Triple, you know what I mean? Bud Reeves, he is the singer, you know what I mean? And bro is immaculate, you know what I mean? And I'm learning from him as I go as well, but once I'm able to get in my bag and I do my solo like project, people gonna hear a lot more. They gonna be like, oh man.
See now you done started something hot. So what's going on with this solo project? Like, so is it rapping? Is it singing? Like,
it's a mixture of all.
Okay.
It's like it's all tied in with so much, and I'm already like I already got a couple other songs formulated. You know what I'm saying? They already been sitting in the cut for some more maybe over a year, to the point where I gotta revamp it and add my, because I had to add a new beat because I'm trying to get away from the YouTube beat portion of things, and I'm trying to get on like having me an actual producer, you know what I mean? So
somebody to make your beats and stuff.
So we can grow together, we can really make something happen, you know what I'm saying?
So as far as producers, have you ran across any you know, people that kind of caught your ass, some people that like you kind of want to work with?
I'm kind of in talks with Crazo Beats. I'm kind of talking to a few people right now, you know what I'm saying?
Crazo Beats, why? I feel like I heard that name before.
Bro crazy. Like I just recently got off the jack with him, discussing some things that we got to do, you know what I mean? And ATL Atlantis, you know what I mean? He a white dude from Atlanta. We've been chopping it up. He heard some things and was like, man, let me throw something your way, man. Just do what you do on it. Just show me love, you know what I'm saying? So it's happening. It's happening. People's when they hearing the music, they seeing the vibe, they loving the continuous vibes, and they reaching out and they saying, look, let's work together, and that's the shit I love. That's what Bud did. That's why I'm on the Bud show. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
It's love, man. You know what I mean?
And the best part I found out as far as when I came to the 757, because I tell a lot of people that, you know, I do interviews with, the 757 showed me a whole lot of love, man. And it's crazy because I'm from the 804 and they show love too. I'm not going, that's where I'm from. That's what I love. That's my peoples. But like when I come to the 804 and I linked up with my brother, it's like he kind of opened my eyes to a big, broad spectrum of people, because I won't gonna start doing this until, you know, I end up meeting up with him. But like, did you ever feel like your pain and your talent are connected? Like if you hadn't gone through what you did, would your music still hit the same?
I don't believe so. Because I tell the truth in my music. Like it's actually my life. Whether it be back when I was toting that ratchet, you know what I mean, doing what I was doing, or selling something or doing something, like regardless. I was always taking my own pain and putting that shit on my own shoulders, you know what I mean? Which is what a lot of men have to do, you know what I mean? And we kind of do it in silence.
Most definitely.
But what is your outlet when it comes to that? Sometimes I hit the bag, sometimes I work out, sometimes I do my music. And that's where it come out at. That's where my pain come out at. Because I'm not able to always speak to somebody and tell them, like, this is my pain. This is what's going on. So if you listen to my songs, if you listen to Father's Day, you will hear my pain in that shit of not having a father. You will hear these things, you know what I'm saying? So it had to be the pain.
Cause
that's what bring it about.
Cause I was listening to Father's Day and I was like, and you was saying a part where you was like, and my father getting on me about making bad grades in school or F's in school, and I was like, I fuck with you when you said that shit though, cause a lot of the stuff, like the dude Pablo Gangway, he said something to me and he was like, when you listen to the music, because when I listen to music, I'm listening to the beat, and then if the song catchy, you know, blase like that. But he was like, you got to start listening to the actual stuff that the artists are saying, and it kind of make me look at music, you know, in a different way. And like, I know you said you got a whole lot of music like in the archives that you probably haven't even brung out yet? Like, did you write music or create it while you was incarcerated? If so, how did it help you cope or grow as an artist?
Oh yeah, I definitely wrote like majority of my stuff when I was locked up. You know what I mean? And that's why I've been in the archives. That's why it's been sitting so long, and that's why it's been festering. And now it's like, all I do is bring it up to date. Let me bring it up to date and add a little this and add a little that and take away this because this might be a little outdated. Let me add in some stuff that's more relevant, TikTok relevant, so I can reach out to a few people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the way it's shaped me because like when you have somewhere to put your love and the things that you do, and I'm happy for a person that can find that. You know what I mean? Because I find love in my music. I find me feeling better. I find, you know what I'm saying? I love when people react to my music and say, damn. So yeah, it definitely has shaped the way I move and who I am as of today. You know what I mean? I'm a perfectionist anyway.
Most definitely.
I gotta keep checking back and making sure and doing this and I heard something else in my mind today that can squash the whole thing. So now I gotta kill the whole song and rebuild it because of this one little notion.
Indecisiveness. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm like, dang, did I do this song right? Yeah. So tell me about Mr. Nasty. And did you write that song in Cortland?
Absolutely. Do you hear me, man? Look, me and Bud Triple got together.
Yeah.
And we had already formed our group at this time, but we was like, yo, we gotta find that one song. We gotta put that one song out there. Running through YouTube, running through thousands of beats, man. Smoking at them, just chilling, trying to figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Man, we heard the beat. Let me tell you, that joint came about just like that. We started throwing ideas, bouncing off the wall on each other like, nah, this probably shouldn't. And next thing you know, man, me and bro, he found the cadence. You know what I mean? That shit came off so beautifully. I was like, oh.
And that was a rap.
No, I'm telling you, we already both love females. We love females, so that was the easy part to be able to talk about a female. But yeah. I went into writing mode on that shit.
Yeah. So I heard you talk about Bud. So who is he to you, and like how did he kind of help you navigate through your artistry and music?
Well, Bud is like one of my brothers, man, for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me and Bud been knowing each other for a long time. He from Franklin as well. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So. Bro grew up in the church and singing and all of that. We all grew up in the church.
Most that I would say understood. You in the country. Yeah.
You know, grandma made all that.
All my life.
Church, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my grandma, man. God rest her soul.
Yes, sir.
But we were all in the church and what have you. And bro ended up in a group with one of my cousins. Bud did. He ended up in a group with Bab. And his name King Illy, they end up getting in a group together, and we was already VDOT. Yeah. And lo and behold, we all played football, so it kind of meshed and came together where we all started getting in the booth together, you know what I'm saying? And Bab ended up, you know what I mean, my cousin ended up going to, he was a football coach.
Oh, okay.
So he went to the kids side of things. Everything dealing with kids, he trained kids. Now he do a lot with kids. You feel what I'm saying? So
respect.
Yeah, you gotta respect.
Yeah,
so he kind of put it to the side, and it kind of left me and bro to figure out like what we wanted to do as far as music go, because he was our engineer on top of recording us and all of that. So me and Bud ended up saying, shit, let's do a project together. Let's whip something up, like, cause we done one track together before Mr. Nasty, you know what I mean? Which a lot of people gonna hear, it's called Red Light, Green Light. But we did that joint together. We were like, man, we got something together. Like, we got a certain
chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Like, we probably should like try to work on some stuff, man. Once again, we circle back around. That's how Mr. Nasty came. Like, we actually got together in a room and sat down and started like working with each other. Like, and and it came out beautifully.
Yeah. So after that, did y'all make what, like a mixtape, or did y'all make like something, I want to say like an album or something? Like, did y'all make it, what's it called, a EP?
Yeah, EP.
Yeah, EP,
It's
like
just a few songs.
Yeah.
No, we haven't. We haven't.
Okay,
The crazy
okay.
thing about it, we got 3 singles. We got 3 main singles right now, and we said we was gonna slow roll it because we wanted to do a rollout of our project that is about to come out. I don't want to put a date or a time on it because we really in the kitchen with this shit. And we really not playing. We not finna serve up nothing nobody don't like. They gonna love them all. Like, what?
Yeah, ain't skipping nothing. Yeah.
So yeah, like we gonna take our time with this. When we put this project out, it's gonna be crazy.
Facts.
It's gonna be crazy.
So did y'all ever think about how many tracks y'all decided to have on there, or y'all just like you said, still in the kitchen cooking, working?
We said we were trying to play with a minimum of 8 to 10.
Okay, that ain't bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
they all gotta be hit and they all gotta be fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the 3 songs that we have put out as far as show mixes and, you know what I mean, we've been winning a lot of contests, you know what I mean, with our songs. So the proof is in the pudding, more so to speak.
Facts.
It's showing itself that we do make good music, and it's music out there. That music that's out there is for the people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so as far as I know, because I know a lot of people I interview, they go through competitions and they go against different people. But when you go in your competition, probably like you said, is majority rap, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. So how do you navigate with, because as far as being an artist, like I tell everybody, it's a competition. Whether some people like it or not, they like to stay in the lane. Everybody is looking to better themselves. So in order for you to better yourself, some people you're going to end up being better than. So have you ever came across any situation where like you was trying to stay in your lane or make your own path, and another rapper or another R&B singer kind of overstepped their boundaries?
Oh man, I can't say that it has.
Yeah.
Because every time I get into an R&B show, it's like, it's real, it's mad love. Like, and I ain't saying just for me alone. I'm just saying for all of the artists in there. Everybody like really come to like buckle down and support. Yeah. Like the last few R&B shows I went to, you got people in there really ready to like cheer you on. I heard you. But a lot of times when you go to like the rapping side of things, I feel like that's where it's a bit more like pressurized, and everybody kind of like, I'm the one, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And even so, me and Bud kind of smiled at that because we know we're not doing that type of rap, or we're not doing that type of, you know what I mean, hip hop. Yeah. We're doing, I don't even know what to call us. A lot of people call us R&B, some people call us hip hop. Yeah. Because we're such a good mixture of the two that it's like, you don't know what.
It's like pretty much you in your own lane, and like you.
And we love that shit. We love that shit because we're not coming to compete. It might be a competition, but we're not coming to compete with nobody. We already competed, and not with each other. We competed on trying to make this the best song ever. Even to the point of telling each other like, I think you probably could do something different right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And not feel no type of way about it. Oh, man, trying to take me. The same way you like, bro, you probably need to ride that spot a little. You probably need to. I'm like, all right, okay, I hear what you're saying. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. You know what I mean? Yeah,
constructive criticism. And a lot of people can't take that because they feel like it's a form of hating or disrespect. But it's like, you an artist, I'm an artist. I'm watching from outside of the box.
For real?
Yeah.
For real, that's something else to work with. Like, that's something somebody gave you to work with. Maybe you do a thing that a lot of people don't like. Yeah. So you're like, damn, if I can cut that, if I can kind of shave that off a little bit, then maybe I can make 150 more people like me.
Facts.
I mean, that's what we are doing, right? We're looking for followers, and we're looking to get people to like our music. So it's like, don't say you don't care. You actually do.
Yeah.
Or you should if you're putting your money into it.
Yeah.
I'm putting my money into it, so I care. I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
But like as far as when like you were incarcerated, like once you got out, what was the biggest challenge you faced trying to re-enter the music scene and build your name?
I think the biggest part was me being so me being that dude in Franklin, you know what I'm saying? And me I always been popular. I always been like um a source to look up to for, you know, a lot of guys, you know what I mean? So I think the hardest part was me coming to, you know what I mean, more so, you know, the other parts of the 7-5, me becoming a part of Suffolk and Portsmouth and all of that and Newport News and Hampton. So it's like once I finally got over that way, tapping into every city, I think that was the hardest part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you don't always get embraced when you go everywhere.
Yeah.
And you are embraced at a lot of places, you know what I mean? But some places you're not gonna get embraced that fast.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably the hardest part as far as getting back onto the music scene and finally getting people to know me, because my people in Franklin knew me. They knew what type of time I'm on. Like, oh yeah, he do music. That's what he do, bro. Been about music. But once I got up here, it was like I had to tap in with a few people, a few promoters, and let them know I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here, you know what I mean?
That networking.
Networking.
And it's crazy that you said that, because I did want to ask, like, as far as you branching out and coming to different locations, like, what was some of the type of, like, I would say, vibes that you felt like when you came to certain spots and you felt like, oh, they might not be feeling me like that, or I don't think this might be the right scene at the right, at the right time, wrong place, wrong time. Like, when have you ever experienced any situation like that?
Well, I felt like I felt that a lot of times, because when I first started, I was by myself, you know what I'm saying? So I was literally going to people like, I was going to people establishments trying to establish myself. You know what I'm saying? And when you by yourself, you gonna feel, even if nobody ain't like literally making you feel awkward, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like I'm by myself, you know what I'm saying? And people over there, they clicked up and got all their people because they've been on the scene and they know how to navigate, and you really just learning. So I felt them vibes a lot, you know what I mean? Like, and it may just been me. Not knowing, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing whether it was me or them, but I felt the vibes. I felt the vibes. And I felt like, motherfuckers like, damn, okay, who is this? And a lot of times I think that's why I felt the vibes, because I'm actually talented. So once you hear me, you like, might get a few looks. Like, who is this? So.
And then plus you got yourself.
I'm a Gemini though, so I'm kind of solid in who I am. So it really don't. Sometimes it might hit me and bounce off me. I'm like, what the fuck that was? So you know what I mean? I ain't really care about the vibes for real.
So when you because I know you told me you first found your voice as far as singing, and when you was incarcerated, like when you did your first R&B show, what was the feeling that you had? Like when you first did your first performance and everybody looking at you and everybody waiting to hear, what he gonna say. Like, how did you feel inside? Like,
oh no, that don't felt amazing. Like I tell you with our R&B show, like we did a lot of shows, and let me tell you, none of the beginning shows were R&B shows. It's like once we got to the backside of doing a lot of winning and winning on a lot of competitions, the backside is when we start doing R&B shows. And when I tell you, it's an immaculate feeling. I'm talking about the feeling. It's out of this world, bro. Because like I said, everybody's there support to the point where motherfuckers know your music and you don't even know how they know your music. You like, did they just? Like, hold on, you know what I mean? You doing your thing. You had to stick the mic out there. Like, say it again. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man. It is like it's a crazy enough feeling to make you cry for real when you can watch your film back and see people chanting your music and hear your music. I see it for a lot of stars, and you're like, damn, that's crazy, you know what I mean? But no, when it's you, and it's what you wrote, it's your song. It ain't a snippet of nobody else's song or a sample. It came completely out your head off a beat that you heard. You know what I'm saying?
And people fuck with it.
It's a crazy feeling, bro. It's a crazy feeling.
Because I know a lot of people say, you know, they get goosebumps. A lot of people say, you know, it's like you said, like the feeling is so like exhilarating that like it's hard to even explain, and especially when they mess with your music. But has it been any time where you performed and you didn't get the reaction that you wanted to get?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man, that'll steal your soul. Like that, just last week they were jumping up and down and rolling around. Come this week, everybody like, whoa, this is a cold crowd, because there's literally what they call a cold crowd. Like, there's like, not that they don't even enjoy your music. Some people be like this. You never know. Or they tapping their foot and you never know. So it's like, definitely, like, it's been a couple times where I'm like, man, I probably need to sprucing it up or found a different song. Man, this eyelash is killing me, bro. So that definitely happened before.
So, like, what would you do to kind of take your focus off the people that's doing certain stuff like that? Like, do you go in your zone? Do you kind of block them out? Or do you just kind of just go?
I hone in on that one person.
Oh,
it's always one person. Even if we done performed with a crowd of 8 people at a brunch before.
You
know what I mean? 8 people, bro. 8 people. That'll steal your soul. It's like, but either way, you gotta put on.
Facts.
I find that one person that's rocking. That one person that's like, it's always one person.
It is.
That's like, oh yeah, this is the best thing in the world. And I lock in with that one person. Basically, my lyrics are like geared towards that one person. I'm talking to them. Even though other people around that one person are gonna feed off that one person's energy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, oh, they kind of get the going off that too. So I kind of feed off that one person and don't let like the majority sway me. You know what I mean? The majority can do whatever they want to do. I'm just gonna pay attention to that one person if I can get that one person. A lot of times it's the one person you fought with or you brought with you.
And it's crazy that you say that, because I have been to a couple venues where it been a person performing and it's one person that's really into it, and you're like, he is getting it on my life, and that's crazy. And the fact that you blended R&B and hip hop in a way that hits different. Do you lean more towards one, or do you feel like you live between both rap and R&B?
Yeah. That's why I don't feel we have a genre, because we live so in the middle of it. Like at any point in time, I can give you a song. You know what I mean? Something singing, or at any point in time, I can give you something rapping. And I got both of them in the cut. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, the mesh of it is so amazing, and I don't think nobody got those ingredients yet. We didn't even know we had the ingredients until we started mixing. And then we came out with some shit and was like, damn. We got the secret ingredient. Know what I mean?
And they fuck with it.
Plankton might try to come get this, though. Bro, we got the secret ingredient.
You gotta keep that in the lock in the safe.
Who's next 757 said it, bro? They said, yo, whoever, like, these dudes got hooks and everything. If you need something R&B wise or something, you need to come to these dudes. You know what I mean? And hey, they ain't tell no lie, bro. They ain't tell no lie. We be flaming shit, and it might be whack as I don't know what when we first started, but when you hear it, you'll be like, man, that's super catchy. That's super. What did they do there?
Cause y'all didn't. After y'all listen, y'all done critiqued it so much that y'all got it exactly how y'all want to get it.
And we let the people call it. The people will tell you what they want to. The people hit you up like, oh, what you doing? You done some music. Hey, I think you should do this. I think y'all will be good on this beat. I think, like, we let the people call it too. The people reach out, tell us what they heard a song, tell us what they think. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of stuff geared towards a lot of things due to the fact that we had a lot of people that's reaching out, and a lot of people reach out to me personally. You know what I mean? Like you did. Like, DeHudd, I heard you on this beat. Press that joint, bro. A lot of times it's people that don't even do music.
For real. Dang.
There's people that don't even do music. Of course, people that do music reach out and they like,
Yeah.
hey, let's do some music and this, that, and the third. But I'm talking about like a lot of times, a lot of the beats that I've done, family will hit me like, yo, the big boogie mental health joint that I got.
Yeah.
My sister hit me. I heard you on this beat. You would do this joint crazy. I'm like,
Yeah.
let me see about it. Done it crazy.
All right.
Man, I mean,
Now,
so
right.
I let the people call it for real.
Yeah, and that's the best thing about being an artist. You can kind of transfigure yourself to meet the, I wouldn't say the standards of everybody, but kind of give everybody a little something that kind of attaches to them instead of being stagnant and being in one certain thing. You can kind of branch off and give everybody a little something.
How do you think you build fans? You actually cater to them sometimes. You give them what they want sometimes as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay for you to do what you want to do as an artist. Like, nothing wrong with that. I'm really in my bag when it comes to that as well. But sometimes the people will ask for stuff. You gotta hear them. That's it. You gotta hear them. Like, okay, I'll give y'all something close to it.
Yeah.
I'm flying. You know what I mean?
And just like you said, that's crazy that you said that, because previously you just said that you can make one for this one person and they attract 100, 1,000 more people. And you like, dang, just for me, kind of going to the flow of this one person, he done bring in a whole 100,000 more people. And that's wild, man. So, like, as far as your music, like, what makes your sound different in a time where a lot of music feel like it's starting to sound the same?
I think because I'm an 80s baby.
Yeah.
I think that kind of nips that in the bud, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm an 80s baby, so the way we came up in the music that we were like given when we were growing up, man, it was different, bro. Like, you know what I mean? In the spot where like now it's super followery. Let me follow somebody. Somebody did that beat. Let me find another sample beat to do that's like this and like that.
Yeah.
Nah, we will do that, but we square away from those things, you know what I mean? Because in all actuality, I love my craft. I love what I do. And I know we bring something different because our formula was built from back in the day. Yeah. And if you weren't born back then, you just can't replicate that shit.
Yeah, some stuff you can't copy.
Yeah, like we both was born in 88.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't replicate that shit. You have to be born at that point in time to have worked your way to like
experience shit like that.
Yeah, that shit ain't easy. That shit ain't easy. You gotta live a little bit.
Yeah, fact. And I realized that shit too growing up, as far as with your parents and shit. Like when you grow up and you start to realize certain shit that your parents did, it was for a reason. So now I completely get what you're saying. Like, what's a moment in your career so far where you felt like, yeah, I made it through the storm? Like, what was that pivotal time where, like, you did a show or you did, or you went on tour and you was like, this is it. This is what I see myself doing?
I think, what was the most pivotal time? I think getting nominated, like to the Virginia Beach Blainsville Awards and not knowing.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
how did that happen?
Like, man, we were just putting in work. We were winning every show. We didn't know nobody was watching though.
For real.
You know what I mean? Like, we of course we doing shows and we winning and people like never heard this before, but it's like getting put up on like the Blainsville Awards is like one of the best in the 757 when it comes to R&B, and it wasn't an extensive category. It was maybe 7 of us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was some heavy hitters, man. It was some heavy hitters, man, to be included in such a thing, bro. Like, I said, we here. And then if you went to the Blainsville Awards, it was so packed. It was so black. It was so beautiful. It was so melanated, bro. Like, everybody was in there. I'm talking about, when I say G'd up, bro, dressed up. Like,
I know.
Everybody looked good, bro. I still look back on the footage to it. You know what I mean? And the love that we got from it, you know what I mean? Like, it was, man, that was like the biggest point. It was like, everybody was like, yeah, I know y'all. I know y'all, and I didn't even know nobody knew us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I know you came dressed up in that mall. I know you did. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't even gonna ask no question about it.
Put my cup down, man. I don't be fucking around, man. Saying when it comes to getting fly, man. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, like, no, I got jiggy in that bitch. Like, I was on my shit for real.
So it was a good experience. It was definitely.
Yeah, it was one of the best I had, man. You know what I mean? For me being able, me doing music, I've been doing music since like 04.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 05, we've been doing music for a long time. Before the YouTube and we pressing the tape and the recorder, the shit. Yeah, with the tape. Bullshit, bro. Having to convert it on the CD to the computer when we had dial-up. That's why I said we 80s babies, like, you had to live that.
Yeah, I know the dial-up.
You had to live that life for they come out with these type of lyrics and the things that we do, man. You know what I mean? We've been doing this shit for a minute.
And so you said, so pretty much as far as really diving into it and being serious about it, you said you started around about 2004? Would it be 2004? Or what year would you say you really decided to get serious about it?
I think in the beginning, because I told you, I felt like my shit was lackluster. It won't really.
Yeah.
I feel like I came off on a few songs, but I was never like, in the beginning, I was never too like serious with it.
Yeah.
I was more so on the aesthetic of things. Like,
I
got a bunch of dudes around me rapping, and I was rapping too, but I was just on the females. I was like, a lot of other things were important to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And music wasn't like at the top of my list. To make me feel better, music always at the top of my list. But doing it was never at the top of my list at the time when I was younger. But I think I took it serious when I went to prison and I started doing music, and then I started writing like a bunch of songs for when I get out. And I think the catalog that I started writing in there, and I letting them hear it, and they like giving me good reviews on my R&B music, and I didn't even consider myself like an R&B cat. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even have a bag when it came to R&B, and now I got a bag when it come to R&B. You know what I mean? I got a whole bag that I can reach in and pull out some fat. You know what I mean? You what? Like, he ain't this, he ain't that. Play with me, man. Play with me, man. Play with me, and I can write for some of the best, like if you listen to Black Girl Magic, I wrote Black Girl Magic.
Oh, for
real?
You know what I mean?
Travis the singer on it, like Travis the singer sung that bitch, bro. Sung it. Cannot take nothing from him. I'm so glad he came up on this track because he made it. I had that in the stash for maybe over a year and some change as well.
And I
just had to find the singer for it. And I wrote the hook. And I told him, sing that bitch, bro. Put some flair on it, da-da-da-da. Ask him. I said, bro, mind you, this shit gonna have us in some positions. And that shit had us in some positions. And got us in some positions now.
And what was his name? Again, just
Travis the singer.
Travis the singer. Okay.
Check my boy out, man. You know what I mean? He crushed that shit Juneteenth and all of that. Like,
oh yeah. Oh, that's when he performed it?
Yeah, we performed it then, but I've been performing it a few times, but he just went crazy at the Juneteenth joint in Suffolk, you know what I mean? Yeah, hit me off again.
Yeah, man. And like,
got that motherfucking goodie.
Yeah, and like as far as like you speaking about that situation, I did want to ask you, like, can you talk about like a high point in your journey that felt like unreal, like maybe like a show or a collab or like a fan moment that kind of made you feel like in the clouds?
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. I opened up for Rich Homie Quan and Shaq Glizzy.
That?
Not me.
Shaq Glizzy?
Yeah.
Man,
I opened up for both of them.
No white girl, she's up his powder. Yeah.
Hey, bro was kind of, I don't really know about bro. He didn't give me good vibes, but whatever. Yeah. I might not give him good vibes. I don't know.
Yeah. But the
Rich
shit was wrong.
Bro, let me tell you, when I say a down-to-earth nigga, like, embrace a nigga, like, made me feel like I was already a star, bro. Like, I think that was like, shout out to TJ, man. You know what I mean? My peoples. He lined me up for that. He lined them up for that. And Man, I had a good time, man. I can say I overindulged that night
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit too much. You know what I
Facts,
mean?
facts.
I shouldn't have, but for the most part, I think that's why I overindulged, because
Yeah.
I felt like I was on the top of the world for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I ain't do no disrespectful shit or nothing to nobody. You know what I mean? I just enjoyed myself, bro.
Facts.
I've never opened for a star, and that's like the highlight of my career, and being able to go backstage and kick it with bro and chill with bro, like Sapphire Blaze, like she's one of the most influential women, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram right now, being booked all across, like,
And what's her name
the
again?
U.S. Sapphire Blaze.
Sapphire
And
Blaze.
let me tell you, like, embrace me, bro. Like, show mad love. She was so down to earth as well. You know what I mean? I hate I couldn't go to the after party. You know what I mean? I had to get back to the kids and shit.
Facts. Oh,
like,
really?
it was an invitation for me to go to the after party with him, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the whole how that night, bro. Like, even though I was wet as a fish, bro. By the time I got home, man, I was just like, this is crazy.
It was
bro.
like cloud nine.
I can talk about that shit for 9 years, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But I think that was the high point of my career. Like, what type of dog you got in you? You know what I mean? No shot at the little dogs. No shot at the Yorkies and the, you know what I mean? And then, hey, look, I love dogs. I don't want no static from y'all. But what types of the dog do you have in you, man? You know what I mean? Cane Corso, you got a German Shepherd in you. You got a Chihuahua. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a big dog in me, man. You know what I mean? I've been a little dude. I maxed out a long time ago at 5'7" and some change, maybe 5'8". You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been had the dog in me though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be like somewhat the head of a whole team of 40 cats, bro. Like, and being able to handle that and move about, like, bro, I'm a big dog, man. So when it comes to persevering, I know what it takes. I know what it needs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even when you down and out and you looking at this time, you looking at time and you don't know what to do. Your people telling you to tell. Your mama telling you to tell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do though? Because this is your life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So perseverance, when it comes to that, bro, like, I got that on lock, bro.
Yeah, first
You know
hand.
what I mean? That ain't on you. That's in you. That gotta be embedded in you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's embedded in me. Like, I get up and go. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, because I know we talked about perseverance, like, what's something you learned about the industry that you wish you knew when you first started? When coming into this artistry?
I think the thing I wish I knew for real, for the most part, is because I feel like I lost a lot of money dealing with scams and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, scam.
So
yeah,
I wish I knew that every opportunity won't really an opportunity. Some people are just trying to get you. You know what I mean? Because when you really pushing your music and doing your craft and knowing that you like that, when somebody reach out, you think, okay, this is actually an opportunity. Let me send this money. You know what I mean? And that's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? And when you do send it, after you send it, it's like, bite the bullet, Slim.
I feel you, because I didn't get scammed, especially when, like, back when I was going through it and I ain't had no car, and the people hit me up, I got a car for $800. I'm like, shit, I got $800 exactly. And they're like, all right, go put it on a eBay card or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not thinking, I'm just worried about getting the car because everything sounds legit. And then I end up putting the money on the eBay card, and then I give them the numbers and all that stuff. And then I look back on the eBay card and everything's zero.
Yeah.
They don't answer the phone. They don't do nothing. Like, so yeah, I know exactly how I feel to be hit. Like,
so that money could have went somewhere.
yeah, $800, man. You know how it is coming from the country. Back in the day, you had $800. That's a lot of money, man.
Somebody got a little piece of change.
Damn right. Damn right. You can do a whole lot of tricking with $800. You can do a whole lot of tricking, cuz.
You do a whole lot of tricking. Come on, man.
For real, man. So as far as that situation, when that situation occurred, like, how do you learn from that? Like, what's your steps to kind of avoid a situation like that again?
I think I thoroughly process everything now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why I said it could make for you missing a few opportunities because you just don't. And I'm cool with that. Like, I can't be on everything, and I learned that too. Like,
yeah.
don't throw your hat in the ring or everything. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
That way you won't lose so much. And then, as of lately, I ain't been losing shit because I'm not just jumping onto anything. Like a couple shows I went to where they had 80, 90 some people performing, but taking everybody money. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Like that's blasphemous, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that to artists, bro?
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying?
So what they pretty much host the show and they're like, all right, for you to perform is a certain amount of money, and
we gonna offer this, that, and the third. You might get seen by this person. It might be this and it might be that. And in all actuality, it ain't shit.
Yeah.
It's a money grab. It's a money grab. You know what I mean? And more than likely, the motherfucker probably ain't even from around here. You just slide down here. You throw this big extravagant thing you say you're gonna throw, and before 20 artists get done, nobody ain't wanna listen to nobody no more. You know what I mean? You just waiting on your one person and then everybody leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So has it been situations like that where you went to a show and performed and you know it's a decent amount of people there, but like as soon as the artist that they came to see finished performing, everybody started leaving? Like you were like one of the last people to perform or something like that?
Plenty of times.
Oh yeah?
Plenty of times. We even went and won a show, and on the flyer it was said that we would receive $1,500, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And the dude ended up breaking it down and giving the second place the same amount of money as he gave us, and we was the first place, you know what I'm saying? So he ended up having the same money that two of us had as a group, you know what I'm saying? When it was said that it was only a first place winner and we won first place, you know what I mean? But I say that to say this, I ain't taking no shorts no more, and I won't be disrespected no more, you know what I'm saying? And I'm stating that shit right off the rip, like I will not be disrespected no more. Like the individual, he carried us, you know what I mean? And off the front of knowing that, you know what I mean, who I am and me on papers and all that shit, bro, I bit the bullet for that shit, but I ain't taking no more shorts. You know what I mean? Give me what you say you gonna give me, or stop playing in my face or on my phone, more so to speak. Because you reached out, you know what I mean? And that individual ain't reach out no more because they know they done some fucked up shit, you feel what I'm saying?
That's how I mean, be.
But if I ever run into him again, and not on no doing shit to nobody, but if I ever run into him again and he need me to do something as far as like perform or some shit, that shit dead. You know what I mean? That shit dead.
I feel you on that, because that you taking advantage of the trust that somebody put into you, man. And I definitely understand. But I do want to ask you one question, because you are an artist. Okay, if music was taken away from you today, who would you be? What's your identity without the mic?
Y'all like that one? That was a nice little joke. I think I would be for real. I think I would probably be like a personal trainer, bro. You know what I mean? Because I love health. I love like taking care of myself. I love finding out new avenues. I like, you know what I mean? Figure out where my second wind at. You know what I mean? I go walk for fun. Like,
same here.
Motherfucker be like, hey man, you ain't gotta walk. I'll take it. I'm like, no, I want to walk. You know what I mean? So it's like I believe I would probably be like a personal trainer or something. You know what I mean? Because I love to work out, and it might be on the low. A lot of people might don't know it. I don't post videos of me working out, but you look back into some of my shit, like you'll see where I worked out to some of my songs, and you're like, okay.
Cause like you probably can't see it. Y'all can't see it behind the camera either. But like I enjoy walking too. Like I smoke my blunt, listen to my music, and I can walk all day. Like I completely understand what you're talking about. Like so like fitness is like your secondary to music. And I can pretty much agree with that, because like I said, I checked out your page and stuff like that, and a lot of stuff that you do, your shows and all that. And as far as with R&B, I don't know if that's an R&B thing, like where the shirt gotta come off, Like, how does that work? Like, as soon as you saying like the shirt gotta come.
I doubt it, right? But look, boy, this shit is so funny, bro. I'm talking about the funny part about this shit. The funny part about this shit, bro, is I never used to take my shirt off. I was always built. I was always stacked because I wanted to be Emmitt Smith back in the day when I was playing football.
I said Emmitt Smith.
Yeah, I just knew I was gonna be Emmitt Smith. I knew I was gonna play for the Cowboys. It was already written on the wall. You know what I mean? According to me. So I'm already working out and shit, but I never used to take my shirt off, man. And would you believe, like, religiously, I kept a shirt on. Even when I got out of the shower, got dressed, I put a shirt on.
Yeah.
But ever since I started doing music and whatever the case may be, and I know it is intriguing to the females to see a motherfucker that does look good and does look healthy, you know what I mean? So I started incorporating it every here and again at certain shows when it is a lot of females. And man, that's all I hear as a late, like, all I hear as a late is that, yo, you never had no shirt on.
Yeah, cause I was like, this nigga Tyrese, cuz every time I look at a video, I said, this nigga genuine. He be like, what up, it's DeHudd, then his shirt come off. I said, what the fuck?
Hey, bro, and I plan on taking that bitch off more now.
I seen one video. I said, this nigga about to take the shirt off. He took the shirt off, and all I hear was, ah. I said, the girl's going fucking crazy. I need to get in the gym, cuz.
Hey, bro, I lie to you not.
But like, other than that, like, what some people would be surprised to learn about you outside of music, like a hidden talent, a hobby, or like, what's a weird obsession that you have?
Man. That was a good damn answer. I mean, question. Damn, I can't.
Yeah.
What's a weird obsession or something people might not know about me? I don't know, probably the fact that I'm really articulate, that I really know how to talk, that I really know how to, like, I took classes to speak in front of people and for speaking and public speaking, and I think that's probably a thing that people wouldn't know about me, like how I'm so outspoken, you know what I mean? I took these classes when I was incarcerated as well as when I got home, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's probably be the one thing, like, I'm always looking to self-improve. So I take classes like that allow me to be more upfront and open and talk. And if we had a wedding, no man giving the toast. Some people scared, you know what I mean? So those type of classes and those things, like, I love, like, being civil, those type of, like, reading books that show you how to be civil and show you how to be, you know what I'm saying? And you can curb all of that stuff to how you move as a person, but to know it, to know how to, you know, implement it in everyday life, even when you're going into, like, corporate world, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I did want to ask one thing. Did you ever sell that car that you said you were gonna sell? I forgot what kind of car it was.
It was probably that Bronco.
Yeah. Did you? Because I said he definitely gonna get a motherfucking sale on that.
Let me tell you, bro. I told you, bro. I'm so outspoken. I'm so much me. I'm so energetic, bro. That shit is in me, bro. I don't know if it's the Gemini in me or what, but me on top of the car and all that shit, you know how much flack I dealt with that from the dealership I was working at? They did not like that shit, bro.
And the crazy thing
is,
like that shit. The crazy thing is, I seen a post, and the crazy thing it went viral because I guess it was somebody that was like, I forgot what you were saying. It was like, I don't like how he's doing this.
It ain't like how I was like. We all in there got a social media presence. You know what I'm saying? And the way you spill yours over is different than the way I'm gonna do mine. You know what I mean? And we're reaching out to two different demographics. I'm gonna land with black people. I'm probably gonna reach more black people. You know what I'm saying? Let's be for real about it.
Because I wanted to buy the Bronco. From what you were talking.
Bro, so let me live. Look, the ratings and the love and the 10,000 people that watched that video, bro, according to my phone, I'm getting the name out. You know what I'm saying? I did nothing to the car, but I received a lot of backlash for that. You know what I mean? Because And maybe I did go too far. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you told me, and I addressed you as, do you want me to do me? You said, yeah. I said, I'm gonna sell some shit.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, I sold some shit. And I sold that shit and had it wrapped in pink. So I had to take it to Virginia Beach, get it wrapped in pink, bubblegum pink. It was for a customer that was in North Carolina. She's staying at Outer Banks where the beach is saying that.
Uh-huh.
So me and her husband had talked for like 10 days straight, bro. I'm getting all that shit right. Yeah, I sold it.
Yeah.
I sold that shit right after I sold it, I quit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna say I quit. I put in my 2 weeks notice because like I said, I can be corporate as well, you know what I mean?
Most definitely.
And I rocked with a couple of the cats that were there, so it was nothing but I got a lot of flack for that shit. I heard a lot of mouth from like the corporate people up high. They was like,
for real?
Yeah, bro. That's why I made the video after the fact that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know how it is down our way in the country,
Most
man.
definitely.
The shit still ain't, they still don't embrace melanated people as much as they should. You feel what I'm saying? And when you taking their stuff and you doing what you're doing, people got a tendency to feel some type of way because it was me.
Yeah.
I believe if it was somebody else, it could have been a different story. But one thing about me, I don't allow the fuck shit, regardless. So I was like, well, if I can't be me, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
Yeah. And that kind of threw me for a loop because I seen you doing your thing on there, and when I had seen that post, I said that's crazy. It had to be a Karen. It had to be a Karen, yo. And
bro, I had the Ford dealership at an uproar.
Yeah.
Said, look, all I want to do is make music, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And then took it to a whole nother side.
Yeah, that's my past though, man. That's why I said, bro, I think that's what people don't get about me. I can do anything, bro. I went from construction to selling cars and right back to construction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you came from the 757 and you made it out of tough situations. How important is it to you to give back to your community now that you're in a better place?
Oh man, it means everything.
Yeah.
That means everything, bro. I spoke at you never really gonna, I ain't saying this to be a bad thing or whatever, but you never really gonna catch me in a church more, so to speak.
Yeah, understandable.
You know what I mean? But like First Baptist reached out to me in Franklin and was like, yo, we got kids in here and we having a kid day, we having an arcade bus and and we need a speaker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we took a look at you. We know you from Franklin. We know you had some hardships and we know you were incarcerated, and we want somebody that's been through it to speak to the kids and somebody that's doing good.
Yeah, facts.
Bro, that shit had me like this.
And I'm a tear-eyed in that motherfucker.
Let me live. Give me a minute. And look, you want to pay me for my services?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Say, oh my God. Nah, but on some real shit, bro.
Facts.
It was an amazing feeling, bro. And being able to talk to the youth, bro. Like a lot of people would tell you, I love the youth. And the youth love me. Like, even all the way down to babies, bro. Like, they just, like, I don't know if it's the energy I give off or what, but they gonna listen to me. They gonna love on me. I'm gonna love on them. It's just like, it's everything to me, bro. You know what I mean? And I think,
And that's a good thing, man. Especially with them kids, man. Especially in the time we growing up now. You got to be involved with them kids, because if they don't have no type of guidance, you don't want the streets to guide no more. You don't want the internet to guide.
We didn't have it.
Yeah.
We didn't have that guidance.
Yeah, because like you said, when we was growing up, man, it won't like no social media too heavy. It was, why you gonna be at? Everybody get on the bike. Even if we gotta steal one of the white kid bikes from down the street, now hop on that motherfucker.
He said spray paint that.
Oh my God! And take the brakes off. Take the brakes off.
Man, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
You already know.
You're the worst.
But like, is there a specific moment where someone in your neighborhood, came up to you and told you that, your music or your presence kind of changed something for them? Like somebody ever walk up to you and like, man, I appreciate what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, because it's kind of, I ain't gonna say bettering me, but it's motivating me to do better.
Yeah. That happens so much, bro. which I think that gave me the open mindset to put more money into my music and to want to do it more. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to do it, you can do it anyway. Whether somebody tell you to do it, but to get that from people, oh man, that's like a jolt in the back. Like, that's like somebody pushing you. Like, go. This is you. Do it. You know what I'm saying? And I get that from a lot of people, bro.
Yeah,
like, I get that from a lot of people, man. It's an amazing feeling, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's what makes me want to keep doing music and giving you the best I got.
Facts. And plus is just being a man in general, and the purpose of feeling wanted. Like somebody kind of coming after me like, yo, I enjoy what you doing. I fuck with what you doing. Just like you said with the church and the outreach. Like, you probably weren't expecting that call, but when you got that call, you like, dang, what I'm doing is actually reaching people.
It's reaching somebody?
Yeah. And especially the church at that, because, you know, sometimes churches don't really gravitate to too many R&B or rappers, but just for you to be doing what you're doing and making a positive aspect for other people in the community, for them to reach out, that's amazing, man.
It is, bro. It really is, man.
Like, so what's something you want to build or leave behind in your city, not just as an artist, but as a man and a role model?
I feel like a comfort center. Like, we had the Martin Luther King Center. The Martin Luther King Center consisted of pinball games.
Yeah.
It had a pool table. It had Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
It had a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 or 5 TVs set up with different games. 3, 4 Nintendo 64s. Like, we didn't have them in the house.
Yeah.
Our parents couldn't afford those things. So when you went to the rec, is what we called it. You had a basketball court outside. 4 courts. You know what I mean? You had the outside playground. And when you went there, you just cut loose. They had a feeding point for you. At a certain time, they feed everybody. A little snack bag. Bro, that was our safe haven when we were young, bro. Before we even thought about music, before we even thought about a V-Dot, before we were even thinking about life and whether bills had to be paid or any of that shit.
Yeah.
We didn't care about none of that shit because that's what the people we were with did. So now at this point in time, we just going to the rec. And we playing the game and we playing the pinball machine. We running all through the rec while I don't know what we eat, and we having a good old time, bro. And if I'm gonna leave anything, it would be that. It would be a center for kids. You know what I mean? Because I don't really care to do too much for no adult. I will. And not saying that I dislike adults, but I feel like the youth gets less attention each and every day because they're young, and people say, well, you're just a kid, you don't know anything, and it don't matter. And what you say don't, no, it does.
It does.
This is the youth.
It really does.
This is how we change the tide of things. Like, our women are being hurt by young black men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even think about no other race or no other culture. I'm talking about my culture. You feel what I'm saying? Our young men are hurting women and grandmas and women. Like, bro, somebody got to do something. And it starts at the youth. It starts at our young men. You know what I mean? Not to say that our young women don't need to be looked at as well, and they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All of us need to take a picture of ourselves, but we need to look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying? And I think it starts with the youth.
Yeah.
And if I'm gonna leave anything behind, it's a whole layout for the youth.
Yeah. And it's crazy that you said that, because just like when Charleston White, he had his interview, he was like, man, I don't fucking care about no grown ass man. And he was like, I don't care about no grown ass man. I don't worry about the youth. And I was like, I agree, because he pretty much saying like, I don't care what grown people say.
Yeah.
I care, just like you saying, I care about what the youth say, because at the end of the day, when the old people grow up and get old, it's gonna be the youth standing in their place. And we got to make sure that we set a good example for the youth, because at the end of the day, they are the future.
Yeah.
They is the future.
Because
man.
look at the older people, you know what I mean? They still perpetuating the old shit. What the foundation is. No, we have to switch from what we've been doing.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Yeah.
So now it starts with the youth, because all the old heads are stuck in their ways to the point where my motherfucking stepdaddy don't want to change the motherfucking flip phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, the Apple phone. He was like, no, I like to do my thing on here because that damn phone ain't going. I'm like, bro, you can talk to it.
Yeah.
It's literally easy.
Yeah.
I promise. I can set it up for you. And all you got to do is talk to it and tell it what to do. It's not, you know, it might be hard. You might think it's hard, but it's really easy because you can talk to the phone. And it'll do what you want to do. And he still don't care.
Yeah. And
no shout at my stepfather. I love my stepfather because he gonna make sure I'm good. He gonna make sure my baby's good. But I say that to say this, bro. That's how their thought process is.
Yeah.
They're stuck in their ways and what they love and what they already consider to be the thing.
Yeah.
The youth hasn't been built yet. So I'm trying to build a youth.
Yeah. And it's wild that you say that, cause that's how my dad is. Cause I be trying to tell my dad and stuff. Like, you know, get a bank account, man. Put your money in the bank, not just a regular bank, but put it in the credit union so it can build interest and all that. No, I like to see my money. I like to have physical money and money. He walk around with wads of money in his pocket. I'm like, man, Dad, you wildin', bro.
Old school, like, man, look, these young boy gonna get you, boy. That fat wad sitting in his shirt. It's I keep it.
Yeah, I keep right. Ain't nobody gonna mess with me. Man, them young boys, them YNs come quick as a mother. Come quick as a mug. So pretty much, what's next for DeHudd? Any upcoming projects, performances, or collabs we should be hype about?
Man, I got so much coming up, man. It is ridiculous. I can't even show all the features that are at my table right now.
Yeah.
I have an ass of features that I gotta do with people, you know what I mean? And I didn't slam dunked a few on, but I'm more like I said, I'm a perfectionist, so it's gonna take a little more. But I got a couple. I'm in a series. I got another movie that I'm doing with somebody I've been casted for.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Stop playing, DeHudd in the movies.
In a movie and a series. So look forward to them Jones coming. We already been shooting some footage, man. The shit fun. I always wanted to act anyway, so
shit.
You know what I mean? It kind of put me in my bag to try to act. So I like that, you know what I mean? And the film project is coming. That shit coming fast, and we got a video that we already shot for it. It's already been edited. The snippets about to come out. So we about to do a rollout for it's called Players Club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's on the horizon right here, you know what I mean? We just put Mr. Nasty back out because we changed the cover art, so all our cover art has been changed, and it's immaculate. Shout out to my boy Mad Max, man. He FX, he
wicked with it.
He wicked with it, you know what I mean? He whipping over the stove when it comes to the cover art, you know what I mean? So like, I'm pretty sure there's a few things I done missed, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some more. We got Hot Steaks coming up with G-Man and them. So we got the big stage coming up on August the 2nd. You know what I mean? At Elevation 27 in Virginia Beach.
Elevation?
Yeah.
22nd?
Elevation 27, that's the name of the place.
Yeah, I'm on August the 2nd. I think I might be. What was that, a weekend or is that a weekday?
It's a Saturday.
Saturday. I think I might have to be up in there.
Man. You know what I mean? I got them tickets jumping for the dub.
On my life.
So man. It's a lot more. It's a lot more coming up, and I can't even give it to you unless I actually look at my phone and be like, this and that. I got a pajama party coming up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's gonna be real nasty. You know what I mean? So we got that coming up on the 22nd. Boat party coming up on the 29th.
A boat party? Y'all getting wild with it.
Yeah, the 30th is I'm trying to pop out to Pusha T, the Cousins Fest.
Oh yeah. I heard about that, John.
Man, the itinerary, like, I'm booked up for August.
Yeah.
I can't take nothing else in August.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've never had the end of July is crazy.
Yeah.
But August, I've never been this booked. I've never been this busy. And I'm loving this shit.
I know exactly how you feel when everything booked up and everything going exactly how you wanted to go. It's a great feeling, man. But the only thing is, I ain't gonna hold you up here too long. I do want to ask you this though: if you can talk to the younger version of yourself, the one still on the block, still trying to figure it out, what would you say to him?
I would have said, take a moment to think. Take a moment to actually think before just moving. Because a lot of times I was just moving and grooving, but if I actually thought and sat there and planned, I would probably be a quadrillionaire right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you got 40 dudes at your disposal and they're willing to do whatever, and it's like, why are you not? Like, we were pushing music and selling CDs for $2 and $5 in school, bringing all that cash back together, splitting it up.
Yeah.
Getting OEs and smoking weed. Bro, I could have thought more. I could have put more thought into this process. I could have put more me in there, and we would, like, right now, they would only know we was from Virginia, like a Chris Brown or like a Clips.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? They would only be like Young Money Young. They would only know, like, yeah, they from VA. You know what I mean? But I think I'm gonna tell myself that.
Yeah.
Like, put more thought into the things that you're doing. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know I had a gold mine right there, and I kind of let it slip from me just being too involved with that gun and being involved with wanting to be looked at as if I was a motherfucker that didn't play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And was that individual. I didn't play, but I wish I would have got back from that persona and trying to push that and been more business minded.
Yeah.
Because we would have been sitting pretty right now.
Yeah, the fact that you done got older now and you kind of see the aspects of life really, most definitely.
Yeah, bro.
But I appreciate having you on here, man. DeHudd, man, he coming out with new projects, new stuff. Y'all be ready. Y'all tune in. Mr. R&B, man.
Like
Mr. Nasty.
Like I don't take my shirt off right
Yeah,
now.
look on.
I'm fucking with y'all. I appreciate it,
Already.
bud.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
It, bud. 202 down, man.
Most definitely.